Welcome, friends. So nice to be with you tonight. Welcome back to our weekly healing brain meditation practice. And I'm really thrilled to be sharing this and practicing it together with you. It's a technique from awakened master Paramhansa Yogananda here in the age of energy, showing us that we have the ability to heal our brains, heal our minds, heal our bodies, and also to be able to send healing energy to others in our lives, to be able to heal ourselves and also to heal our loved ones. This is a fascinating practice. We're here in the age of energy. We've moved out of the Kali Yuga, out of the material age, and we are here in Dwapara Yuga, the age of energy. We know from our science that we're made of vibrating energy patterns. We know that our bodies are vibrating energy, and that nothing in this universe is actually what we would like to think of as solid matter. And we are, as our science is showing us, that we are really blinking in and out of existence billions of times per second. And we can move ourselves through timelines into higher and higher frequencies and aligning with new timelines. In this practice of healing our brain with superconscious energy, this is something that I've been learning from one of our beloved teachers at Ananda, Cecilia Sharma. And I've been really enjoying her videos and learning this technique for myself, and very happy to be sharing it here with all of you and being able to practice it together. Let's open our time together with an invocation, a prayer, an offering to Spirit to be here with us, and bringing and welcoming the masters of Kriya Yoga, who bring these teachings through time, through an unbroken series of master to disciple, to have it to become available to us here in this time. So we're opening our hearts to this reality, to this possibility that we can heal ourselves, heal our loved ones here. So going into a prayer here, you can say this prayer with me as I send this offering. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, great saints and sages of all traditions, humbly, lovingly, we invoke your presence. We welcome your presence for this sacred gathering. We are ready to heal the grooves in our brains, these grooves in our brains that have been causing us discomfort. We are grateful for all of the experiences that have brought us to this transformative moment. Help us to transmute our shadows into light, to alchemize our wounds into gifts, so that we can be of great service to the whole of creation. Om, peace. Amen. So with this technique that Paramhansa Yogananda brought to us here in this age of energy that I'm sharing with you, it's important to remember that nobody can heal us but ourselves. Yogananda talked a lot about how the effort that we bring our full effort, that we yoke it with our inner guru, our higher self. And then that guru, that higher self, introduces us to the divine. So it's 25% our effort, 25% of the effort of the guru on our behalf, and then 50% divine grace. So we bring our will, and this is what we have, our independent human will. And when we align that human will with the divine will, then there is nothing that is impossible. And we can know that the divine, our higher self, wants us to be happy, wants us to be free, wants us to be healthy, wants us to align with our purpose, wants us to find that ever new joy in life. So open yourself to knowing that. I like to think of it really as it's getting so much more easy to step into this understanding that this life is like a virtual reality video game. Just like when you put on a virtual reality headset, and the one self now puts on that headset, and now you get a avatar or a character, a player in the game. And imagine over time, that player of the game, that character, loses its memory that it isn't actually in the game. It isn't actually the player, the character in the video game, that it is, we are actually somewhere else beyond the game. And that's just like what's happening here in this reality. So we can think of ourselves, our independent human will, our small self. Yogananda says that the ego is the infinite, expansive soul that has become identified with the limitations of the physical body. So we are this infinite eternal being that has just become identified as this physical body. So we've lost touch with who we really are. So this higher self wants you to be happy, wants you to be free, wants you to learn how to harness the life force energy. We harness the life force energy that enters into the body, Yogananda says, through the medulla oblongata at the soft spot, the base of the skull. This is where the cosmic energy enters into the body, it goes into our heart, pumps our heart, allows us to breathe, goes out into our limbs in everyday life. But in meditation, we become interiorized. We become interiorized and centered. We call on the divine to harness that life force energy, and we send it here to the point between the eyebrows. We gather all of that energy at the point between the eyebrows, and then we align our will. So we will this to happen. We will this energy to be concentrated at the point between the eyebrows, and then shine back onto the brain. And the brain, over time, it forms grooves based on all of the experiences that we've had in life, all the traumas, all the things, all the times that somebody harmed us, or all of the things that we know that we've done to harm others. All of that gets grooved in the brain, and it creates mental discomfort. And over time, it creates discomfort in the body. And so what we're doing now is calling on the divine to harness that life force energy that is intelligent, and it knows where the sources of our troubles are in the brain as grooves in the brain. And it is intelligent and powerful to be able to eliminate, to cauterize, to destroy, to pulverize, Yogananda says, the grooves in the brain that are causing us discomfort. So I'd like for us to drop into a meditation here now together. And this is going to be a short meditation. I'd recommend for us to, if you'd like to practice this longer, to practice this on your own longer. But a great thing about a short meditation is there's no time to mess around. There's no time to think, oh, we've got all this time, so my mind can go drift. Let's become very focused here right now in this moment. Realize the potential of this moment. And if you found yourself coming across and finding this video right now, this can change your life. So let's really make good use of this time. Or if you've carved out this time for yourself, and each week we come back and we meditate together and we practice and we learn. How long has it taken? How many lifetimes have we lived where we were seeking our happiness and our joy and all of the pleasures of the world, that we were seeking it all outward? But now we're remembering that true joy exists within us. And so we find ourselves here in meditation, interested in these things. How rare is it? So let's make good use of this time that we have. We're going to enter into a meditative state together. And remember, the higher self wants you to be happy, wants you to be free. Yogananda said that this energy is like powerful, energetic bombs that are able to destroy the rocks of difficulties and create new realities. So this is what we're doing. We're creating a new reality for ourselves. We're using visualization. We're using these words. We're using this connection. We're using this ability to harness energy to step into a new reality together. So let's do that now. And let's go on a worry fast here together. Put aside all cares and worries, all of the things of your day that may be bringing up a lot of challenges. Let's just let it all go and make use of this very important moment that we have right now. to heal our minds, to heal our bodies, to heal our brains, and learn how to send healing energy to our loved ones. So let's drop into a meditation here together with our eyes closed, with our backs in a straight line, with our head parallel to the floor. If you're sitting in a chair, just sit away from the back of that chair just a little bit. Our palms are upturned at the junction of the legs and the torso. And let's begin by relaxing and releasing the tension in the body. Yogananda said this is a very powerful way to quickly relax the body. It's a short and long double inhalation. We're going to inhale and tense all the muscles in the body in a low, medium, high tension and vibrate with energy. And then we're going to exhale, relax, release, feel. We're going to do that 3 times together. So let's go ahead and take in a normal deep inhalation. Breathing in and all the way out. And now double inhale and tense. Inhale, low, medium, high tension in all the muscles, and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Again, inhale and tense. Low, medium, high tension in all the muscles, and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Last round. Inhale and tense. Low, medium, high tension in all the muscles, vibrating with willingness, feeling that energy entering into the body, and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Letting go of all of the tension, all of the cares and the worries, feeling that body relax, sitting with our backs in a straight line, head parallel to the floor. Let's now do a few rounds of measured breathing where we're inhaling through the nostrils to a count of 6, holding the breath to a count of 6, and then exhaling to a count of 6. All along, let us keep our gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, centering our awareness there. And let's take in a normal deep inhalation, breathing in and all the way out. And now very slowly through the nostrils, breathing in. Hold, keep the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold, keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows. Slowly exhale. Last round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Breathing normally. And just allowing that breath to come and go naturally, as if it were waves on the seashore. Just allowing that breath to come up onto the seashore, turn around and go back out into the ocean, relaxing more and more with each breath. Relaxing and allowing a sense of peace to come over you. Feeling of peace, a peace that passeth all understanding, just washing over you, filling you with peace as we become interiorized, as we become centered. Now begin to feel within yourself a deep yearning for this healing opportunity. Feel this noble desire as a glowing sphere of light energy in your heart center. Feel this deep yearning. We want it more than air. We want it more than water. We want it more than food. To know the true nature of reality. To allow our independent human will and the divine will to become one here in this moment. The divine wants to send healing energy to your brain and your body. So we partner with our higher self right now, right here in this moment. And we feel this deep desire, this deep yearning in the heart center that is like a glowing, swirling ball of light energy. And now that light energy bursts up from the heart, blasting up from the heart like a beam of energy, blasting up from the heart up to the medulla oblongata at the base of the brain. And that beam of energy now curves through the brain to the point between the eyebrows. This beam of energy shines through the brain and gathers all of the energy at the point between the eyebrows. Feel that energy coming through the brain and gathering at the point between the eyebrows. Using your will to will this energy to gather here. And calling on your higher self, your inner guru, your inner mentor, to help you to gather this energy and visualize a powerful glowing white light at the spiritual eye. Yogananda says that the power of God within you will do it. Say, do it. 25% our effort, 25% the effort of the inner guru, 50% divine grace. Have faith. We need to have faith and devotion for this healing practice. So gather all of the energy at the point between the eyebrows, calling on the divine in any form that you feel comfortable with. This could be God in the form of the Divine Mother, the Heavenly Father, the dearest friend, your beloved, Jesus Christ, Buddha, great masters like Yogananda, Babaji, Krishna. Call on the divine now, invoking spirit to draw the life force energy to a focus at the point between the eyebrows. Feel that energy gathering there. And now feel this life force energy entering through the base of the brain at the medulla. This area at the base of the brain is known by the yogis as the mouth of God. Feel this mouth of God opening wide and becoming transparent. It's like a window that is opening at the medulla as this cosmic energy pours into the medulla oblongata to the mouth of God, and that light goes through the brain and it's gathering at the point between the eyebrows. And the great rishis, the great yogis, the great sages tell us that this point between the eyebrows acts as a mirror. So when we stare into this point between the eyebrows and we gather this energy there, we can shine this light back onto our brains. So feeling that light gathering there, and now this light is shining back onto the brain using this mirror of the spiritual eye. See this energy condensing into a laser beam of blazing light. Take control now of this light and shine this light like a beam of light, a beam of energy, a beam of cosmic healing, superconscious energy, and blazing onto the brain. And see this light now moving like a torch in the darkness, up and down, back and forth, directing this light and moving it all over the brain, letting it go to the areas that need attention, scorching and finding the seeds of karma in the form of grooves in the brain. These grooves in the brain are the origins of whatever present discomfort that we feel. And maybe we are affected by an obsessive thought. And this obsessive thought can be hurting us. Maybe we're affected by a tendency to lose self-esteem. Maybe we keep going over and over thoughts of areas where we've messed up or where we've done wrong, we've hurt others, and we can't stop thinking about it. Or maybe we have memories of past painful events that we can't stop bringing up. All of this is grooved in the brain. The brain is simply a filter of all of the thoughts that exist in the universe. And our brains have become conditioned to bring in certain thoughts. And over time, those grooves become deeper and deeper. And we just keep going over these same thoughts. This is our opportunity to heal those grooves in the brain, to pulverize those past events. Oftentimes, we can't get rid of these compulsive habits to go back to these memories. But in this opportunity now, we are able to pulverize these grooves in the brain. So from above your brain, now enter with this fiery, blazing torch of light, illuminating the very brain cells where these grooves were cut so long ago. See this light, this torch burning those brain cells, burning, cauterizing, pulverizing. Sweep this torch up and down, back and forth, finding all of the grooves in the brain and healing them with this light, life force light. Feel the divine memory of all past now flowing into you. Feel all of those divine memories flowing in. And now, let's consciously pulverize all mental records of accidents of whatever sort, physical, emotional, fears, past physical and mental troubles, accidents, operations, losses, quarrels, traumatizing experiences, past negative habits, and thoughts of unkindness toward others, and records of when others have hurt you. Just like acid on a record, now we are pulverizing and destroying those records. See and feel this light like a laser beam burning all of the records wherever they are present in your brain. It's intelligent, it knows where to find them, and it's powerful enough to destroy them. Now, after being burned, see this light substituting those brain cells, those old programs, substituting those old damaged cells with new brain cells, with new programs, with opposite qualities, with opposite habits, with opposite thoughts, with opposite tendencies, new good habits, good tendencies. Feel your brain becoming healthy and renewed, luminous, light, uplifted. And now, let us send this light throughout our bodies. Wherever you know that there is a physical issue, know that these issues originated in the brain, the conditions of the brain. Send this beam now to the areas of the body and see this light burning and healing the areas of issues in the body. Take some time now to send this light to all the areas that need attention. See that light going to those areas. Feel that light pulverizing, destroying, and renewing, healing the body. And now, let us send this light to our hearts for whatever sorrow, whatever wound, whatever emotional hurt, from memories of past events that we could not overcome. See that light reaching those memories, reaching those wounds, reaching those sorrows, and transmuting them into strengths, healing and empowering you in this moment, going into deeper and deeper levels within your heart, sending this light to one closed room of the heart after another. Whatever form of disease, Yogananda calls it darkness. Send this light to the darkness, It opens doors where chambers of darkness and pains that have been held on for ages, and it heals them. It transforms them. Feel now that your heart is like a lotus flower, with its petals opening wide and receiving the light of joy. Allow this joy now to penetrate your heart and to penetrate every fiber of your being. Feel this light pouring into your heart, this joy pouring into your being, filling you with light, filling you with joy, returning you to your natural state, feeling happy and free, feeling a smile spreading across your heart, a smile spreading across your throat, a smile spreading across your brow. In India, the word for God is Sat Chit Ananda, which Yogananda describes as ever existing, ever conscious, ever new bliss. And this is what we really are. We fill ourselves with bliss, and then we can share this bliss with others. Swami Kriyananda tells us that love is bliss in motion. So when we feel this bliss within us, we can share this bliss with others. See and imagine this light that has filled your heart has become so bright that the edges of your body have now blurred with the infinite light and space. It's filled the room with light. That light is expanded out from the room to fill the building or the house that you're in. The light is expanded out into the city, the neighborhood, into the state or province that you're in. This light is expanded out to covering the oceans, healing, nourishing, purifying the waters, the sea creatures, the reefs. This light is expanding now. All countries are bathed in this light, healing diamond light, swirling, iridescent rainbow light swirling around our planet. All those with open hearts are feeling nourished by this light, allowing our globe, our planet Earth, our world to become more peaceful, more calm, being filled with wisdom, with energy and vitality. See Mother Earth as she floats in space, wrapped in iridescent rainbow light. With our palms together in front of our hearts, let us join in with our Divine Mother as we repeat this prayer out loud. Repeat it out loud after me, and then we'll rub our palms together, feeling this warm magnetic energy in our palms. And we're going to send this light out through our hearts, out through our arms, out through our palms to fill our worlds, our communities, our loved ones with healing light. Repeating after me. Divine Mother, thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all thy children. Manifest thy healing presence in all bodies, all minds, and all souls. Feeling this warm magnetic energy building up in the palms. Taking in a deep breath. Palms up. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace. Amen. Joy to you, friends. Carry this vibration with you to everyone that you come into contact with. You can use this practice to send this healing energy to yourself. You can also use it to send this healing energy to your loved ones. Fill yourself with joy. share that joy with others, send this light to your loved ones. It's been a joy getting to connect with you. Meditating with friends, I always say, is my favorite thing to do. So I'm really grateful here to have this opportunity to connect with all of you. I see the comments here. Yeah, good to see you, Victor and Carolina and Will. Good to be with you guys. This has been a wonderful time. I'll be back again next week. I'm actually going to be painting a large scale mural, a 20-foot by 20-foot mural at the Dali Museum here in St. Petersburg, Florida, my hometown. And this is going to be an incredible opportunity for me. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be sharing a video about the concept that I'll be painting here shortly, and then I'll be sharing in my story some of the process of that painting of the mural. So uh, stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to that. This mural is going to be, for me, it's an homage to Gala Dali, Dali's wife. And in a way, in a big way, it's also a homage to my own wife, who really makes it possible for me to do these things, to create the work that I do, and to be able to have this opportunity to really dive into my true self and to my higher purposes in life. And there's so many partners, so many art wives and partners out there that do that. And Gala Dali, it made it possible for Dali to be Dali. So this piece that I'm painting in the museum there is really a celebration of gratitude for all those out there that kind of go unsung, that help artists to do what they do. So thank you to all of the art partners out there that are supporting of their loved ones that make art. And it's been a joy being with all of you. I see Peyton there. Welcome. Good to see you, man. So good to be meditating here with you every week. And Alaska, Yetta, good to see you always. I hope you all enjoyed the brain healing meditation. That is one to just keep practicing with. And by the way, there's a lot of great stuff coming for Seekers of the Eternal. I know those of you who have been patient in the Patreon, there's going to be a lot of things that are coming really soon. I've joined forces with two brothers, and we're forming an alliance here to be able to do a lot more. We have done 2 nature retreats so far, and we just announced another one happening in Mount Shasta, California in August this year. That's going to be an incredible opportunity to go to one of the most sacred places of nature on the planet, and to be able to meditate there and to draw energy from those areas. And also, too, my partner Hassan in our group, he is going to be doing very, very personal gene keys activations and human design readings for people. And there's so many different features of this. So check out seekersoftheeternal.com for the details on that. And I look forward to sharing more with all of you. And Kashi, oh, good to see you. Blessings from Thailand. I hope you're having a blast over there. It's been cool seeing your videos. And yeah, cool. So it's so cool to see that, know that you guys have been tuning into some of the meditations on YouTube that I'm posting there. So yeah, check out those guys if you haven't seen those. And I'm going to be getting a lot more diligent of posting new videos and putting out more guided meditations for everybody now that I've got some horsepower, some teammates over the years. I've kept it going for all this time, and now finally I'm getting some help to be able to keep all this going strong. So thank you to all of you. You guys have been super important for me throughout this process of us being able to gather like this every week. So thank you to all of you, and I'll see you again next week. Blessings, friends. Joy to you.